What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Only in America, baby. Don King, Anthony Joshua, Trevor Bryant, and the list goes on. Get this. Don King states that Trevor Bryant is ready to fight anybody, Fury, Joshua, or even Wilder. The WBA regular heavyweight champion Trevor Bryan will defend his title against Jonathan Guldry on Saturday, January 29th at the WD Packard Music Hall in Warren, Ohio. The card is being promoted by Don King. Bryan is fighting for the first time in a year. And quote, "It's going to be a great fight because you have two undefeated fighters coming together. It gives the fans an opportunity to get some relief momentarily from all of the threats of COVID," King said. "That's what makes boxing great. Neither of these guys have tasted defeat. Gives the people what they want. People are my most important asset. We want to give back to the people. The WBA has more or less held us hostage, not intentionally, but by the rules they have. It locked Trevor down for a whole year. If Guildry wins, he will be ready to go right off the bat." Bryan's last fight, which took place in January of 2021, saw him stop former world champion Bermane Stiverne in 11 rounds. That was the first ring appearance since August of 2018. Wow. In 2022, King wants to get him in position for a major fight, waiting in the wings, however, is top-rated Daniel Dubois, who may become Bryan's mandatory challenger in the future. And he said Bryan has the spirit of a winner. He has unwavering dedication. The dream is going to come true. Everybody can see that he cares about people and his family. That is what comes from hard work and commitment. This is what he really wants. He is in the right place at the right time, King said. He, which is Bryan, is ready to fight anybody. He'll take on Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. He said, "I'll put on a fight to give the people what they want. We have a champion here. This demonstrates the public that Bryan is a champion. It makes me feel good to go back to where I started in Ohio, where we are going to be home and safe." Those are the words of Don King. Let me counterpunch. Don King's a talker. He's a promoter. He does a hell of a job. I think he's a little bit more spunky than Bob Arum because they're around the same age. Those guys are old, bro. They are old. They die. They have longevity in boxing. So, if you want to live long, become a boxing promoter, right? Because those guys have lived a long time. I just have to make that apparent. But I'll say this. Trevor Bryant, he fought in 2018. Then he fought last year. This time last year. And he fought Bermane Stiverne. He fought 11 rounds. He waited a whole year. Now it's a year later. Now he's fighting an undefeated person. I don't know anything about the undefeated person, Guildry. I never heard of him. So he's somewhat like a Jermaine Franklin. Jermaine Franklin, Trevor Bryan, all these guys, they all are in the same boat to me. You know what I mean? And like Michael Hunter, guys like that are maybe a couple steps ahead of them. But these guys are on a standard level, not amongst the others like like the Furies of Joshua's, anybody like that, or the Whites, or even the Ortizes, none of those, but the thing is, a regular on the WBA end could stand in the way or could have a chance to get what Don King wants for his fighter. If Trevor Bryan wants that fight, I think Don King's supposed to go for that bait. He's supposed to go exactly through the WBA way and make that fight happen right away. Okay, so the thing is, can he get past Dubois? That's the question. Can he fight Dubois? Can he beat Dubois? And I'm not really sure because I really haven't seen Trevor Bryan fight a lot. I mean, I've seen him take on a couple guys or whatnot, but I really haven't seen what he has to offer. I don't really see a lot of mobility. I see someone like, honestly, like Triple D, Daniel Dubois, Mr. Dynamite himself. I see him sparking out Trevor Bryan, you know. And if that's the case, and Daniel Dubois wants to get his hands on that belt like we all know he does, that's going to be a tough match. So, in other words, if Trevor Bryan does beat Daniel Dubois, he deserves to fight any of those guys because at least he's been tested, especially being that with that type of layoff. It just shows you that, like Don King says, he has a spirit to win, and he won having that type of spirit. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Don King saying that Trevor Bryan is ready to fight all these guys, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, with that WBA regular. You guys tell me what you think about Mr. Don King's words. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.